This is a vintage Martin Imperial trumpet, and it has a Series M bell, and you can see the line with an M on it. This is an older, um, one of the first ones in the series that they were making in Elkhart, Indiana. And I'll show you a little bit about how it's working, and then I'll take it apart and show you a couple of things on it. So the trumpet will come with a mouthpiece from also a Martin number 10, and I believe this is a silver plated piece, and it's pretty scuffed up. It's got a little bit of a gouge here, scuffing in just general usage, and you can see it's bent up on this end. So let's go ahead and put it in, and I'll just show you that our valves are working. I had this one hesitating just a little bit. I did put oil on these, and you can see that they appear to be working well. So you can see that the valves are working. And then let's just show you the condition of the trumpet. So there is wear throughout, scuffing, fine scratching. There are areas where the plating is really nice. You can see that it's quite nice on top, and there's areas where it's just worn off, and there's a dent here. There's a few more slight dents in this area. The, the silver colored plating, I'm not sure if that's silver plate or not, is also worn off on this side. You can see there's scratching, a little bit of pitting here, very slight surface. The end caps are discolored. I did some light cleaning on the trumpet, and that's all I did on it. You can also see this side of it, a little denting, surface wear. This side overall is in much better condition. And then if I take out the mouthpiece, you can see the end portion does have wear on this side. And then a little bit underneath here, you can see that there's discoloration on this side. So that's the overall condition. All the slides do come out. I did put slide grease on these, so you can see that nice condition. On the inside, it does need thorough cleaning. It was a bit difficult for me to get all the slides off. Let's go ahead and take them off now. And then this one. Make sure I don't hit anything. Okay, and you can see nice condition overall on this one. All the original hardware here, it's working. And then, so also this side comes with I'm not sure what this is called, referred to, but it does fit in. It does have all the original hardware. I am not sure how it needs to fit in, but it kind of fits in here. And you have a hardware here to tighten your position where it's at. This side also has this adjustment, so you can basically pull it out, push it in, and have it stop at a certain position. But we'll go ahead and take these off. Okay, and we'll slide the slide out. You can see the slide's in good condition. The threaded portion is slightly bent. original hardware here. It is working. And let's go ahead and loosen this up a little bit and take that out. You can see all original hardware here as well. So those are all the slides. And then let's go ahead and take the end caps off. They come off, they are quite dirty inside. I put slight amount of grease on the thread so it's easy to take off next time. And that's the slight grease as well that I put on there, and just a slight dab on there. And they are numbered, each one of these. This one's number 1, number 2, and number 3. The number's kind of hard to see, but it's kind of on the interior portion of it. So you can see the inside, and I'll show you the inside here in a minute. So it does have nice ivory. I'm not sure if it's ivory or just kind of a look to make it look like ivory on the valves. Same here, I put a slight amount of valve grease on the threads. So let me show you valve number 3. You can see a lot of marks on these valves. So I don't know if these need to be replated. They do slide in and out okay. Number 3 seems to sometimes have a little hesitation on it. But you can see the serial numbers on here. So you can see number 3, and then I believe it's this way is the serial number of the Trumpet. So let's take the next one off. Okay, and same thing, you can see kind of the scuffing marks here. I don't know if somebody didn't put oil on them at one point, ran them dry. Same thing, number 2, and then you have the serial number. And the last one here, number 1, and the serial number. And you see that scuffing all around. There is an extra set of springs in the case. I'm not sure if somebody replaced these at one point. And then the other one thing I wanted you to notice is kind of on the inside there is a little bit of buildup here on the inside, and just inside the trumpet as well, you'll see that. So those are the valves. I'll just show you the inside here. And you can see the threads are in good condition. And it's like that on both sides. On the other side, the thread have that greenish discoloration, but they are also in good condition. And then lastly, number 1, number 2, number 3, they're marked. They really have that nice hardware here. Same thing here, where you put the finger to hold it. Nice silver coloring, and the hardware here is unique to this set of trumpets, as well as on this side. So that's the trumpet. So as far as the accessories, there is a music holder that fits right in. I'm not sure if they made it specifically for this trumpet, but it fits identically in, and the plating matches. I already talked about the mouthpiece. And then there's these 2 accessories. These are vintage. You can see that the rubbery plastic thing is deformed here on this end. And this piece, the glue, there must have been re-glued at some points, some amount of denting on it. And there was a mark on here, so it just says, I think it's supposed to say Harmon Mute, Chicago, Illinois. All right, so those are the accessories, and then it comes with the case. This is also a Chicago-made case by GEIB, Gabe. So there is wear in here on the material and discoloration. I think it's just from the plating. Maybe some of it's from the grease. You can see part of it is worn almost to the wood on this side. There's quite a bit of wear where the mouthpieces sit. It does have this little leather piece that you pull on to open it. So that's this side. This side opens up. It's slightly loose here. I'm not sure how loose it needs to be, but also a lot of discoloration, some wear. I have those extra springs in here. So that's the interior portion of it. And let's go ahead and close it. And you can see that it does close as it should, both sides. So this side usually closed on me, but sometimes you have to pull on the latch here to close it. So it does close. And then just show you that there is quite a bit of wear on this case, like kind of a scuffing, denting. There's places where the surface is worn. You can see the wood on part of it. The handle is quite worn. You can see some of it's coming off. The hardware is really nice. It's looks like a brass hardware. The hardware here is marked Gabe, and you can see that the latches work. And it's just, you can see that they close. So that's the trumpet set. If you have any questions, send me a message on eBay. Thank you.